There's the whistle, and here we go. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair.
That's an imaginative pass. Can he get onto this? He is through here! Oh, such a clever touch. Tries a shot! And he's done it!
Well, once... because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Short changes him with that pass. He is starved of space and time. Nice looking ball, good take. He's found a way through. And he shoots! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Linton.
Oakland Roots are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Under an awful lot of pressure. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Batistuta. Now it's Rice. Linton. And it's Rijkaard. Antonetti. We've got a throw in. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Linton. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Mateus! Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Linton. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Rijkaard.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Zanetti. He slings it in. Batistuta.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe, just the goalkeeper. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's become a case of men against boys. And the pass is intercepted. Linton, Costa Curta cuts it out. Now he's got space here. Van Dijk. And here's Azar. Hangs one in. Nicked it back promptly. Zanetti.
Might want to be careful there.
Costa Curta gets it away. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Azar knocks it into space. Now there's a fine ball. Now who's going to be first to this? And the first half is done. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Los niños que estén interesados en echar una mano como recogepelotas pueden informarse en las oficinas del estadio.
And the action is back on the way.
Oakland Roots really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? He could be in here. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Azar. He's got away. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Rice could try cutting inside here. Rice hurtling down that right flank. And that's aimed into... He rises! It's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Madrid are having a ball here. Ambitious ball here. That pass isn't the best. And he thumps it clear. Probing pass. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Shifted upfield. Mateus. The less said about that pass, the better. Rice, 2 assists to his credit already. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Linton. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mateus. He has found a way through. Mateus's delivery. Rice with the clearance. Big chance! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Oakland Roots are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So,
5,
time for changes
el
on
dorsal
both sides,
41,
actually.
El dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos.
Just about up to
El dorsal
75 minutes.
El dorsal 15.
And played right into
El
his
dorsal
path.
9. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Olmo. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's a searching pass. Five minutes left on the clock. That's beautifully weighted.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And the shot! Well, that has not gone well. Aim forwards. Played back in. Now this could be a chance. Could have here their final chance.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
2 minutos de descuento.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Haaland wins the duel this time. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Neymar. And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle. Legend, title winner, in some sense a trendsetter. Claude Makélélé was certainly all of those things. In his first season in English football, his team won the league with what was back then, oh, terrible pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rudiger does well to get it back. Linton.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries to get it clear. Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Maradona. Mateus. Nicely shaped ball. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's burst. He's had a shot. It's there. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Marcó en el minuto 9 el dorsal 21.
So, a breakthrough already. Roberto Carlos. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos climbs up big! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
In comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Mateus goes short. Oh, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Joelinton. Couldn't squeeze it through. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Roberto Carlos. Long ball upfield. And he was alert to it. Costa Curta cuts it out. Makaleli. And this is Inzaghi. Inzaghi! That's really well cleared. Foot in. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's been played through. And this is Neymar. He tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mateus with the short one. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Neymar. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Makaleli, very much a man of this moment. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Oh, red, nice interception. It's a searching pass. Played into space out wide. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Joelinton. Driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Maradona. Rafinha. Played in deep. Terrific header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha. Rafinha tries making a foray down the right. Delivers the ball. Nice interception, well timed. Joelinton.
2 minutos de descuento.
We are into stoppage time. Plays it through. That's a shade optimistic. And he cuts out the supply. And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Oakland Roots really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Neymar. And here's Maradona. Joelinton does really well to win the ball there. He's having a go! And he has kicked it out somehow!
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And he's gone backward here. And this is Maradona. And now they can spring out of defence. Baresi cuts out the pass. But he's forced to go back. Makaleli. Maradona. Plays a sharp little ball here. Looking for a runner. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Played into the box.
Oakland Roots really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible... Ah, he's given it away! Drives it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great chance! It's there! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's got away. Cross needs to be good.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Barcelona keep calm in the face of danger.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Inzaghi, and he's worked it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Deftly away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He has found the way through. The ball swung in. Baresi tries to clear. Played out to the right. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nice physical challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, Neymar, será reemplazado
He's hit it
por
long, but
el dorsal
astray.
21. Cambio de jugadores.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cafu gets over and intercepts. Goes looking wide. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Inzaghi looks to get on the end of this. Makalele calmly anticipates, tries to pass it through, and it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Joe Linton. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. It's a good ball out wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot's on here. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been clubbed away. Cross flung in towards the middle. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's seen that. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he...
Mateus! It's their first effort on goal.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Ah, that's a fine interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a moment...
He's had a shot! Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to get it away. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's bustling through here. Mateus. And the shot! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mateus did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's lofted through here. Face to face, and the shot! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Linton. Now then, the ball's come loose. Linton. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Incoming delivery. And he's gone looking for safety. Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Wriggles his way through. Gets a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Hazard. Foot in. And it's Hazard. Looking for the run. De Bruyne. Plays a sharp little ball here. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Hazard. Can he get it through? Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne. Kukçu. Mateus. This looks promising. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Probing pass. Chance, surely! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? And it's Azar. Ball's gone out of play. Van Dijk. Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. De Bruyne. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu takes control of it and he's on the move.
1 minute added time.
Hazard. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Big header! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
There will be a throw-in. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Nicely worked. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played into the box. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Azar. And that's a throw-in. Otto. Picked out, brilliant chance for a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. And it's been played through. Big chance! Oh, taken with style! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So is this the start of a comeback? Grimaldo does well to get it back. Azar. Kukçu. And it's De Bruyne.
Attendance for this match was 28,500.
Now he's got space here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Arsenal are down to 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Mateus!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Played in deep. Oh, that was vital. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Strong running down that left flank. They get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Number 15.
De Bruyne.
Hazard. Number 22.
Nice defending, it's got the job done.
Number 21. Mbappe.
Serginho is
Coming
one
on the
whose
field,
deliveries we all know
number
about.
27,
Always onto this.
Serginho.
Well, the
Number
idea was a
7,
good one. The
Rafinha.
execution of it,
Number
not quite
6,
so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he
Number
knows it.
9, El Hadj Diouf.
No, he's just misjudged that one. With Rudiger. And it's Joe Linton. Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now he's off and running. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Morris ended up in no man's land. And De Bruyne! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Dani Olmo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Kukçu. Now it's Hazard. De Bruyne has created one goal already. Pass somewhat off target. Dani Olmo tries to play it through. And the through ball. Big chance! Shapes to shoot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Shoots! Zanetti gets it clear. Rafinha looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Added time.
Works it forward. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Grimaldo. De Bruyne, spread it left. That's gone for a throw-in. And the number on the board is 3. That's that, the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and...